saying to me, why don't you act? Why don't you just act your age? Why don't you act? Why don't you just act your age?
Hello, hello. We are here with Jake and Stav. Hey,
Hello.
Bluejuice.
How are you?
Good. Now you've just finished your set. I see you're getting it on it already.
Yes.
Well, we started before.
Yeah, as you would.
Of course.
Like,
It's Bluejuice. I wouldn't expect anything.
But
less.
everyone would, you know. Like I think everyone who says that they don't drink are either vegans / very religious or are not actually playing this gig.
Does alcohol have animal products in it?
No, I don't. Fish scales may contain trace elements of fish. I think it says on the bottle.
Well, you're doing pretty well for people who've polished off a whole bottle of Jameson in the last few hours.
We've got our tolerances up.
Yep, I was working on it last night at the Rolling Stone party.
Yeah, you were drunk out of your mind, and he stole 2 bottles of Patron from that party.
Ooh.
He like had them under
Rolling
his coat.
Stone getting classy.
I'm
Patron.
sorry, Justin Hems, that I took your Patron.
He came over and was like, I'm stealing the Patron. and he had his jacket over his arm, and I was like, can you, what? And he was like, it's happening. And then just walked out.
So did you win anything at the Rolling Stone Awards?
We were nominated for something, but we don't know what it was. And
you
we
won
didn't
2
win
bottles of Patron, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's right. We know who the real winners are.
Faker was saying that you cut your lip today. Was that
A
that?
little bit of cutting on the lip and the nose, but that's
Looks like a cold sore.
No, it's not. I don't have
1 in 8 people.
I don't have herpes.
It's amazing. 1 in 8
Okay.
sexually active people have genital herpes, and he doesn't. How
is that possible?
Like the probability.
When you consider what I've done,
So high.
how is it possible? I did have the clap twice.
Okay.
Dealt with it.
Clap.
Dealt with it.
That's right, the 80s aren't cool anymore. We're not in 2006. So.
I think drinking from, like, the kinds of things that were done in the 80s are no longer cool, i.e.
Like drinking
getting
from
on
the bottle.
heroin, drinking from the bottle and having
Yeah.
shit shows. Nobody respects that anymore. But you know what people do and should like? A lot of the 80s music, because I know it's not cool, but listen, it was a very fertile time for creativity then. It's like the 60s, but without any soul.
So you guys are kind of like, you've kind of spanned all sorts of genres and eras with your latest record as well.
Yeah, 70s through early 90s, all sorts.
All sorts.
But yes, we just listened. Well, basically, the reason why it sounds like that is because I was listening to a lot of WSFM, which is Sydney's Gold FM kind of classic hits radio, and in between the annoying talking, there's a lot of great songs, and I figure those songs have been around for like 25 years, so they must be good.
Is that how you found your leading lady from your music video?
No, she's not. Yeah, she's not.
Yeah,
a
she was
WSFM.
on the Classic Hits Facebook and just befriended her.
She's an actress who's a friend of our director, and Stav just informed me that she accepted an award for us the other day at the
Yes.
Smack Awards, which is good. It's good that she's getting so involved in this way.
And how old is she?
He thinks she's 62. I thought she was more like 65, 70, but I think she's 62.
Yeah.
She's got
You
one
know
of those
that's-
ambiguous ages. You can't quite
Yeah,
tell.
she could be 20.
And she a good kisser?
She was pretty good. She used a fair bit of tongue. I mean, on command. Like
Yeah.
our director was yelling at her.
She's an
did the
actor,
job.
duh. I just saw your new video as well. I love it. It's
Oh, the
very
shop video.
yeah. It's very Fear and Loathing.
Yeah, that was the idea. We got some money from our friends at Red Bull and also at Virgin to go overseas and make some stuff, and they gave us free business class flights, which we'd never had before.
Yes.
Which
What's
was
it like flying business? I've never
This is the
flown
best
business
part of
class.
the trip.
honestly unbelievable. Like,
Yeah, it was
you
bullshit.
everyone's like, oh, I don't need that. I mean, those guys are just wankers. And then you get it,
Get
and you're like,
Patron and
Oh my
blowjobs.
God, I need this.
yeah, I need this all the time.
So where did you shoot the actual video?
It was in Las Vegas.
Las
for shot.
Vegas.
And we also shot another one for the upcoming single On My Own that was co-written with Julian Hamilton. That was shot around
presets.
Yeah, Santa Monica Pier and also Malibu and Culver City in Los Angeles.
Amazing. Is that the focus for this year? Trying to kind of be a bit more international and crack that US market?
Force people to give us money to go overseas.
Yeah, we weren't thinking about it. This band is a lot about swag, to borrow from Odd Future, and even though that's taken a negative
I don't
connotation.
think Odd Future invented swag. I think that was Jay-Z.
Yeah, okay.
Just saying.
Sorry, but yeah, so we are enjoying getting free things, and if you want to give us free things, please, we're happy to take them.
We're ready.
Yeah, we're ready for it. But we don't really have, like, we don't expect to be able to get overseas because this band's been in Australia for a long time, and, you know, some of us have families here, and kind of it's more difficult. But if it happens, then of course we would be happy to
we'll
do
go.
that. So
Let's go.
We will go there and drink your Jamesons.
It sounds like a good plan. Hey,
Cheers, Phil.
hey, thanks for joining us today on the AU review. And have a killer day. I'm sure you guys are gonna have a lot of fun.
Absolutely.